So many.
Oh, that's a good one. You
All rise for your dishonorable, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Debatable is now in session.
Welcome to a new episode of Debatable. I'm your host, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Joining me as always is High Five Mike.
Hey.
And the bad guy Kenny.
Howdy.
So no guests this week. So what we're gonna be doing is we're going to be doing a boys' night. Fuck you, Travis, for not.
What?
It's a night with the boys.
Is that what we're gonna call the new show?
A night with the
Boys' night?
boys. Boys' night.
Boys' night out.
Boys' night out.
Boys'
No.
night in.
No. So this is debatable. Where
Look,
we
man,
debate
it was
this.
your idea, not mine.
It wasn't. This is debatable. Where we debate the series, the silly, and everything in between. So as always, we have two hot topics. So the first one's going to be, what is the best horror franchise? We'll start with Mike.
It's Scream, and hand downs it's Scream. Like it's meta, but it's so meta that it's not meta. It does the comedy. It's a spoof of horror movies, but in the most serious way. But the jokes still land. It gets everything. It's got the comedy. It's got the horror. The kills are great. The characters are fun. I love every movie in the franchise. Yes, there's some that aren't as good as other ones. Outside, I haven't watched the TV show yet, but it's Scream. Like you got an all-star cast too. Scream.
Oh, is it an all-star cast?
Yeah.
For then,
Fucking
yeah.
I guess for then, yeah.
You got
For
Party
then,
of
it was.
Five. You got fucking
David
what's his
Arquette,
name? David Arquette.
general manager of the best general manager in Booketverse.
And you've got
Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox. So like right there,
Friends, like in her
huge,
prime.
Right, those are three huge '90s names.
True. I forgot about Party of Five.
Yeah, I forgot her name, but that's my fault. I know it. I just like it's on the tip of my
Which
brain.
character are you talking about?
No, that's not
the
Patricia
Sydney,
Arquette,
the one
right?
that plays Sydney. It's
Oh.
she has a name. She has a weird name.
She has a name. I hope she has a
But it's a
name.
weird
Yeah.
It's please hold
Nev
it.
Campbell.
Yeah,
Nev Campbell, yeah.
That,
You
I
know
always
she's
thought
not
Nev
coming
was her
back,
name.
right?
No, she's not coming back, but she should.
You
I
think
don't
they
know how
should-
you. I don't know how you keep the series going without the main character.
Oh, easy. Gail Weathers.
What? Here's the thing. You can do that because
You can't-
Nightmare on Elm Street did that.
Well, that's the thing is you can with Scream because they did a whole TV show without her, but also the
I
fact
guess.
that you can base it around Courtney Cox or base it around Gail Weathers. She can be the main character of the next movie. It's not hard to do. She's still alive in the series, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't watched it, even though it came out last. When did it come out?
I think it came
Wasn't
out last
Halloween,
year.
Was it?
Scream 4?
Scream 5.
I
Was
didn't
it
even know it was
Halloween
a
last
5.
year?
I thought it
came
was
out
just.
Halloween last year, but I don't.
It
think
said
I remember
2022. It said 2022.
I don't think. Yeah, we watched
January. It came out in January.
It's a fan. I loved it. I love the callbacks. It's a great movie, but somebody else can go now because otherwise I'm just gonna keep talking about Scream.
Kenny.
I'm gonna go with. The reason why I'm saying because I'm conflicted. So
Patrick Mahomes just hit his receiver in the head.
I'm
He just threw the ball and hit the man in the head. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
conflicted because even though it is a series, Nightmare on Elm Street is probably my favorite. No, it is my favorite horror movie. That is number
What's
number
your
one.
Which one?
What's your favorite movie from the series? And then why is it?
Uh,
Why is
it's
it Dream Warriors?
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll probably be that one for real. That one had it. I was gonna do. I'm gonna do an episode soon where I literally rank every fucking Freddy Krueger death. I already have it written out and everything.
Nice.
I'm just gonna do it here soon. But I think the third one had, in my opinion, some of the best death scenes too. Like,
Yeah.
especially just for him to take just all the different body parts, and he was walking old boy with that shit was disgusting. Like that shit was nasty. But so I would say that's my favorite horror movie, even though it's in a series. I think that's one of even though it's my favorite movie, the series overall isn't there. I would go Saw. Saw is my favorite series of all time.
Okay.
I think it only
I
has two bad movies. And oh, wait a minute. Damn, it has
I
three. It
dropped
has three
off
bad
after
movies.
this. I think honestly, I've seen probably up to 5. I don't know how many are there. Are there 6,
I think
8?
there's I think there's either 8 or 9.
Yeah, and then there's the Book of Saw, and then they're rebooting it again.
Yeah, the one Spiral that wasn't good. Spiral wasn't good.
There's 8, not counting Spiral.
Yeah,
I
I
count
stopped
I
at
count
5.
Spiral.
So
I
there's
count Spiral.
9.
2 is my
Yeah.
favorite out of the Saw movies. Like when I go back,
Which
I like
one?
2, second one.
A lot of people love the second one. I like the first one
That
the
one was
most.
my favorite. That
I
one was
like
my
the first
favorite.
one the most too, because it was a surprise. Like
His-
That's the thing is that's that movie that's the first time that surprise. Everything's new. Like the whole Saw thing is new, and then the twist endings. You expected the twist endings.
yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah.
after the second one, we expected a twist. I think the second one, we still weren't like in that twist mindset yet.
Right.
And then after that, we're like, okay, we're gonna have a twist every time. Like we kind of got what was going on. After a while, they were like, it didn't need to be a twist. Some of them didn't need to have twists, but
But
I
they're
wasn't
gonna
mad
give
at
you
it.
one anyways.
Yeah, like I don't know. I felt that way with Spiral. I thought Spiral was terrible. I think Saw 3D was terrible too. And in my opinion, I think Saw 3 was dumb. That one was, in my opinion, that was awful.
I can't remember which
they
one.
all. I'm gonna be honest. They all
Yeah,
started
they
to
all
blend
kind of
together.
blend.
I mean, technically
After
they do
2,
with the story they do, but
well, yeah, but after 2, like I honestly can't tell you
Saw
what
3
happened in the
Saw
rest.
3 was the one where that guy was driving his truck and hit the kid, and they decided to
We-
torture him because
plan on
he
going
had an
back.
accident killing the kid. Which in my opinion, to this day, I still understood why he had to go through those games when he accidentally killed somebody. Like I think that with him and there's another person, I was like, they shouldn't be here. Like I feel like they should not be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say the best series I would go Saw, even though I feel like the more they make, it's
It's
The
decreasing.
work they get.
Yeah,
Think
because
about
I
it, though.
think
That's what
if-
most horror
For
franchises
almost a decade,
or most movies.
for almost a decade, we expected a Saw movie coming out for Halloween season.
yeah,
You expected there to be a new Saw next Halloween. Like
yeah.
it was just a thing that you did.
I yeah, that is true. I just wish they stopped making Halloween movies. That's the guy.
So we went back and watched the first Halloween. It's not good. It's not. It's probably the weakest of all the movies because they didn't have any of the lore actually established yet. Everything like that being his sister and all that other stuff that wasn't till later. That lore didn't come out. And
Well, the thing about
it's
that
just not
was
there.
with the whole like you gotta think in the 80s, was it 70s or 80s when that came? I think it was the
I
80s.
think it was late 70s or
Yeah, I think
it
it's
was
late
70s.
70s.
Well,
It was like
either way,
79.
yeah, 78. Come on, 1978. When you had that movie for the first time, like they didn't have they didn't have someone who was I'm weak, Halloween Night Massacre.
Yeah,
They had
sure.
the 1978 version. They had never seen anything like that back then. Because my dad
Yeah,
was
and
telling me like how like they never had somebody who was able to kill people and just keep coming back like he was.
Oh, and I
So
get it.
at the time, they was like that was crazy like that. Because my dad was telling me about when they watched Carrie and they saw her hand come through the grave and they like freaked out. And they were having nightmares for weeks for just the hand coming out the grave was crazy. Like that was like cliche now.
We're conditioned to it.
Yeah, but back then they said that was the craziest thing ever seen back then. Like that, and then like I said, him still going and still disappearing at the end. I don't know where he went.
Here's another hot take. The original Carrie's not good either.
I liked Carrie. I liked
was,
Carrie.
I thought the pacing was just so blah. It just didn't work for me. But also, I mean, the first Halloween, it was what it was. I get it. It's just it just was like it doesn't. I don't think it holds up.
Yeah, probably
just
not.
don't think it holds up.
I think you probably saw the Rob Zombie version, huh?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's
one
probably what it
before
was.
I saw the original, and honestly, I like that a lot more.
I do too, but I was watching something on that, and they were basically like describing how they were trying to make us feel bad for him and shit like that. And I'm like,
I didn't feel
I
bad
get
for
it.
him in the slightest.
So I guess they try to because they try to humanize him. They try to humanize him.
Did they though? Did they? Because I didn't.
Yeah, because you saw the bullies were picking on him and stuff like that, and then remember Junie from Spy Kids was bullying him.
Right, but he also didn't like he fought back. Like I didn't feel bad. He killed the animals. Like I didn't feel bad for him at that point.
Yeah, I mean, like they tried to humanize him, and I feel like they try to do a lot with these characters now. And I feel like sometimes you don't always have to make the villain be sympathetic with the villain. Sometimes you can just have somebody be evil just to be evil, and it still works. And that's what they try to do now. And I just think they need to get out of that. Like not for everything, but just get out of that every now and then.
Yeah, I agree. My favorite. I'm not really big into horror movies. Like I'll watch them, but I guess my favorite. I was gonna say Nightmare on Elm Street, but there are a lot of bad one of those. So I'm gonna go with Hannibal Lecter. I feel like they are.
Those are bad too, though. Those are bad.
You got the first series, the first movie.
The first movie was amazing, but everything after that's bad.
I like Hannibal.
Hannibal, yeah, that's it.
Was that the one he was eating that guy's brains in front of everybody?
That's it. That's what it's.
That's the one with the guy with like the really fucked up face who like turns out to be like a child molester. That guy. That's Hannibal. And then I think
is that the one that guy's literally it was Ray Liotta got his like the top of his head was cut off and they were eating his brains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with Hannibal Lecter. Yeah, I'm with Hannibal Lecter. Like you said, I'm not a really big horror movie fan, so like I don't really have like a series that I'm really invested in. I guess honestly it'd probably be Scream because that's the one like I've seen the most of all the movies. So honestly, really, realistically, my answer is Scream.
Scream.
I just haven't seen the new Scream.
And I feel like you would enjoy. I don't know if you've seen it, but the Devil's Rejects, like that little series, like the House of 1,000 Corpses, Devil's Rejects. And the last one's called.
I saw the Devil's Rejects and House of 1,000 Corpses. Those were okay.
Okay, I love Devil's Rejects. That was the House of 1,000 Corpses. I saw that. I didn't know they were connected.
Yeah,
like I didn't know because I had never seen House of 1,000 Corpses for the longest, and then I had watched Devil's Rejects and then watched House of 1,000 Corpses, and I was like, oh, okay.
Does House of 1,000 Corpses come first?
Yeah. That one comes first because they don't even reveal that what's his name is even a killer until the end of the movie. So when I went in after seeing the second one, like he's been killing people. And going back, what's the first one? They're like trying to tease like this guy is like, oh, he's like trying to help them out, even though he's really with them.
You know which movie series I hate though? The Grudge. Fuck that movie.
Oh my gosh, I fucking hate those movies.
That movie was ass. I fell fucking asleep.
I hate
like I fell asleep at least 4 times. Like every time I tried to watch it, like just asleep.
I hate those. Like, I hate those movies. I hate those movies, and I hate the fucking Candyman movies. I
love the Candyman movies.
I like the original Candyman.
I can't do it.
The lore that they put into it, I love it so much. They're so
and you know, I haven't seen the new. I hate more than those 2 movies. Leprechaun.
No, I love the Leprechaun movies.
Wait, what movie did you say, Michael?
Hellraiser's amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like those movies either.
It's straight torture porn. It's just
that's probably why I don't like it.
It's a slow pace, and they did it with the new movie too. My girlfriend and I were watching it. It's a slow pace, and then it just.
I just never understood the allure. Is what I'm gonna say. I never understood it. I was gonna watch the new one.
Deep mythology into it. It's. Oh, I go.
Well, we here at 213 Media don't kink shame as long as there's consent. Have some fun. And if you want to have some fun, go to organiclovin.com.
Your body and the bodies you're loving deserve nothing but the best. Organic Lovin' is the only adult subscription box that includes eco-friendly body products, from body-safe adult toys to sex-positive books and erotic seminars. Organic Lovin's online store has everything you and your partner or partners could ever need to heat things up. And right now, your friends at T13 Media want to take 10% off of your next order. Just go to organiclovin.com and use promo code T1, T-H-R-E-E, like the sound the bed makes, when you check out. Organic Lovin'. Love organically, purely, deeply, boldly.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do our tournament. The way tournaments work here at T13 is under Travi T rules. Fuck you, Travis. So each person gets a certain number to put into the bracket. They go head to head. We randomize them. They go head to head until there's one final winner. So this week's tournament is going to be best movie with a musician in it. So
you're doing 32, right?
No, we're doing 16.
That's right.
Nice try. I've tried that too, but it never worked. So I'm going to share my screen. So there's going to be one universal. So each person's going to get 5. What do we want to do as the universal that has to get in? That's going to get in anyway. So we might as well include
Friday.
It.
I'm not mad at that. That was at the top of my list. Yeah, that was at the top of my list. So that's, yeah. And you said we each get 5.
Yep. We'll start with Mike.
Oh wow. Let's go with Get Rich or Die Trying.
Starring 50 Cent.
Yes. Let's do. What about the Hunger Games? Lenny Kravitz.
It counts. He's a musician.
He made. All right. Let's do.
I forgot he was in that. I only watched the first one.
Rocky Horror Picture Show, which had a bunch of musicians in it.
Okay.
Mostly Meatloaf. Let's go with. Let's see, what do I got so far? There was one, and then
Meatloaf's a good actor.
R.I.P.
He was an actor. Let's go.
I liked him in Fight Club, and there's another one. Tenacious D.
Let's go with Solo.
Oh, with Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino.
I still need to watch that.
That's good.
Ooh, let's go with Hustle and Flow.
That's my movie.
All right, with
so
Ludacris.
Yeah, you see, better spit that shit out, man.
Okay. Kenny.
He got 5.
I got 5.
Let's go with
32.
That's what I'm saying. We can still do 32. Demo, come on, man. We can do 32. Come on. All right. Since you ain't gonna budge, we'll go with New Jack City.
Damn it, that's one of mine. With Ice-T.
Yep. My favorite hood movie of all time. And then my second favorite hood movie of all time, Juice. With Tupac.
I ain't shit. You ain't shit. I ain't shit. I ain't ever gonna be shit.
You said, I'll tell your mama you ain't shit.
Can I make a change?
Yes.
Can we take, as much as I love Lenny Kravitz, take out the Hunger Games and put in Hocus Pocus because Bette Midler.
Oh yeah. Okay. Kenny.
Let's do. How many do I do? I did 2. Let's do 8 Mile.
I forgot all about that. Rip it, Lotto.
And then we're gonna do Like Mike.
That was on my list too.
That's all I want to do. 32. I got a whole bunch ready.
There is not one Will Smith one yet.
I know. I must say that's why I want to do 32. I had one for him, but
just all the Will Smith movies.
And then this is gonna be a sleeper, like this. Me and doing 32. I'm gonna keep throwing it in there. Dogma.
Who's the musician in Dogma?
Alanis Morissette. Have you said her name?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna put a Will Smith one
she
in.
was God.
I'm gonna put Ali.
She was
Yeah,
God
that was on my
herself.
list.
You better
Yeah,
put what I think you're gonna put in, because I swear to God, if you don't put it in, I'm
Purple
gonna
Rain.
you. There you go.
Yeah, that was on my list.
It was on my list. I still need to watch the second one. I know people keep saying not to watch it.
Come on, don't.
There's a second one?
Yes.
There's
a
three.
sequel.
There's
three? I thought there's only two.
Okay, so there's two. Well, okay, I can't say there's three of them. There's two of them, and there's a third one. They just randomly made a movie together. It wasn't really a sequel. They just made a movie together. Don't watch this movie. What I'm trying to tell you, that movie is an hour and a half long, and it feels like 3 hours. It's awful.
Does he at least have like some of the bangers in there or no?
There's one song that's good. I will give him that. He has one song called "Thieves in the Temple" that's fire. But other than that, there's no reason to watch that movie. There's no reason.
I'm gonna go with Fight Club.
There you go. That was on mine too.
It's a Meatloaf. He had bitch tits. Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
And Django Unchained.
Because of Jamie Foxx?
Because of Jamie Foxx. He's a musician.
I know. I had Jamie Foxx on mine too. That's why I'm weak. It wasn't
actually. It was fuck. You really could do 32.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. We can. The 32.
Just
32.
Just do it.
Okay. It's been a short episode anyway, so we're gonna hit back to.
Let's fucking go.
We're gonna go back to Mike.
All right, let's go with the Wizard of Oz.
Who's the... Oh, never mind.
Judy Garland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to think about that.
Let's go with.
You can't tell me to do 32 and then run out of people.
I'm trying to figure out if there's one. I think it's Alpha Dog with Justin Timberlake. That movie's
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Let's go with we did 8 Mile already, right? Let's go with Men in Black.
There you go.
And then Wild Wild West.
There you go. I love that movie.
and
as a kid, I love that movie, but watching it as an adult, it does not hold on.
Oh, the movie's terrible. But I still love it.
Come back to me, because there was one more, and I'm trying to dig deep in my mind to figure out what it was.
Wasn't it Tenacious D?
No, there was one in my head. Like, there was one that came into my mind that wasn't down on anything, and then I saw it in HD and forgot what it was. So I'm trying to remember what it was.
I just realized all but one of mine on my list got taken. Kenny.
Bringing Down the House. Queen Latifah. I love that movie.
Queen Latifah and what's his name?
Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
And Steve Martin.
Yeah, Steve Martin is who I was thinking of. Yeah.
And then we got. Did I already say ATL?
Nope, no one said ATL.
ATL.
Good classic.
Here we gonna go with Sister Act 2. The greatest sequel of all time.
That movie is fire.
It's better than Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Indiana Jones.
Before Whoopi got the role in Sister Act 2, it was originally going to go to Bette Midler.
That's a totally different movie.
But then she ended up doing Hocus Pocus instead.
I'm glad she did. Those are two. Those make those movies wildly different.
This wasn't my one, but I'm gonna do it anyways. How high?
There you go.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna remember what the other one was like a week down the road.
Okay. Kenny, you get one more, right?
I get 2 more actually.
Or 2 more, yeah.
Let's go with Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny.
Let's put in Tenacious D.
And yeah, I'm gonna do it. Romeo Must Die. The last one. I was debating if I should do it.
Oh, that I want to change one of mine, but I'll tell you what it is here in a second. Keep going.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Baby Boy. Good classic.
It really is.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
That was on mine. I just didn't want to do
it. Queen of the Damned.
That was the other one I was gonna take. I was gonna take something out to put that in.
I'm not gonna lie to you, hot take. I don't like that movie. I really don't.
Well, you're wrong, but that's fine.
I don't understand it. I just don't understand.
It's a pretty easy movie to understand.
No, not understand. No, I don't understand it like that. I mean, like I don't.
You don't understand why people like it.
Yeah.
Honestly, the songs are fire.
Oh, they are. I had the album.
Korn was amazing. I also really like Anne Rice. So either way, I was here for it.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Really. Interview with the Vampire is the top.
They have a TV show out now. I haven't watched it.
Maybe I'll check it out. I'm gonna go with.
Well, Kansas City just is now in the lead.
What the hell is the name of it? With the movie.
I probably can help you.
With Jamie Foxx, or he's blind.
Ray.
Yeah, Ray. I couldn't think of the name of it. Scrooge.
Scrooge.
Oh yeah, because New York Dolls.
Oh, I was like, I don't know who that.
Yeah. Selena. With
yeah, there's a good one.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Selena.
I like taco and burritos.
Okay. Is there anything that we're forgetting? Anybody one we want to take
out?
You want to
switch one out?
I did forget the one I want to do, but I'm never gonna remember it. So.
I thought about Mariah Carey and Precious, but she's like barely in it.
Ooh, that movie, man. That movie's sad as shit for no reason.
It is.
Saw last summer, and I was like, whew.
"Oh, did anybody put Labyrinth in?"
No. Do you want to take something out for Labyrinth?
Wizard of Oz and put in Labyrinth. It's a better version of that, anyways.
Well, I can't even say that. I was going to say The Wiz is the better version, but it really ain't.
It's not. We just here because it's for the culture, but that movie sucked. I wanted to do a Mark Wahlberg. Oh, we can do Four Brothers. Yeah, there's two musicians in there.
I'm gonna take Too Fast, Too Furious out for Four.
Actually, there's three musicians in there, and I think about it. No, if you want to count Terrence Howard, there's four.
I don't know if I count him as a musician.
Hey, he had a hit song. Yeah, whoop that trick.
Whoop that trick.
And he got an award for It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp. Listen, we got to put him in the artist conversation. There's four artists in that movie. You got Mark Wahlberg, you got Tyrese, you got Andre 3000, and then the best one out of all of them, Terrence Howard.
I think we're going to take a Scrooge down and put a League of Their Own.
Madonna?
For Madonna.
Yeah.
Scrooge is a better movie.
Scrooge is a better movie?
Scrooge is a better movie.
The League of Their Own is going in.
Gross.
You don't like that movie?
Scrooge is better.
I do like a League of Their Own. That's a good movie.
You got rid of Scrooge for it.
I wasn't getting rid of any of my other choices.
Well, your other choices are weaker than Scrooge.
No, they are not.
Yeah,
everyone. So, Mike.
Wait.
Oh,
you already did it.
What did you want to switch?
No, I think it was New Jack City. It was a space in there. If you could just backspace it just one time, it's in the front. Well, I don't know where it's at now because you. That's gonna bother me. I just need you to. Yeah, there you go. That's all I needed from you.
Sing the song, Mike.
Every day we shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and.
Okay, first one: Juice versus Queen of the Damned.
Wow. You say Queen of the Damned?
Queen of the Damned.
Really? Kenny.
I'm going Juice. Second favorite hood movie of all time.
I want to go Queen of the Dam, but it's Juice. Like Queen of the Dam is good, but yeah, it's Juice.
Which one's the one where we go through this every time. We go every time we have to talk about it. Which one is the one where Tupac steals the records from the record store?
That's Juice. That's Juice.
Is it Juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
like
Omar Epps did
DJ
it.
battle thing.
Yeah, Omar Epps was the one that was doing that because he was flirting with that girl.
To distract her while they stole the record.
She had that gold tooth in her mouth.
Get Rich or Die Trying versus A League of Their Own.
This is random.
Kenny?
Oh, this is easy.
Easy.
This shouldn't even be a question.
I'm gonna go. You go first, Mike.
Rich or Die Trying. Get Rich. Die Trying. That's easy.
Okay. I'm gonna go Rich or Die Trying.
I'll give A League of Their Own a sympathy vote.
I almost went with A League of Their Own.
League of Their Own is a really good movie.
It really is, but I had to think about it. I'm like, look, me and Sledge quote, "Get Rich or Die Trying" all the time. I'm a gangster grandpa and I'm proud of it. We say that all the time.
Tenacious D.
50%. Like, come on.
It launched his acting career. I don't know if that's a good thing.
And League of Their Own, I quote that one all the time too. There's no crying in baseball.
Yeah, there's no crying in baseball.
But I always say there's no crying in wrestling. Shout out to Triple H.
Tenacious D versus Wild Wild West. Mike.
Wicka wicka wow wow. Wow.
Kenny.
Oh fuck. I love both these movies. Both these movies aren't good movies. But I like they're both bad movies, but I love them. This will be the first time Wild Wild West ever won anything. I'm gonna go Wild Wild West.
So I was gonna go with Tenacious D.
The reason that Wild Wild West had the spider, right, was the producer really wanted a spider in one of his movies that he's pitching. So he originally tried to get Kevin Smith to do the giant spider thing in a Superman movie. That didn't come to fruition, so that he eventually got Wild Wild West and got to put his giant spider in Wild Wild West.
That was stupid.
Bro, he really stomped out Will Smith and said, "I'm stomping my feet on the Mississippi mud." Like, think about how racist that is. Like,
well, to be fair, he's supposed to be.
I know, but it was just wild. I was like, he really called that man the Mississippi mud.
Jim West.
Well, the spider isn't the only issue with that movie.
I always loved that movie. Like, I went to Burger King, got the glasses and everything. Like, don't
rewatch
multiple pairs of it. Oh,
I watched it. I've watched it like damn near. I would say I watch the movie like once a year.
I watch it often. At least once a year. I love that movie.
I think that one and Pluto Nash are the two bad movies I watch a lot. I don't know why.
Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. You know why? None of this. Front of this Buffalo Soldier. Look, it's like I told you.
Fight Club. I gotta end this. Fight Club versus Purple Rain.
This is so random.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Why'd you do it like
that? I'm singing it's Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate Rain.
That's the only way I know how to sing it now.
Purple Rain.
You go with Purple Rain, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm also going Purple Rain. He said, "Don't I keep the heat on?"
I'm gonna vote for Purple Rain because he plays a more prominent position. Not actually, really. I was gonna say he's more prominent and more important to the story in Purple Rain, but that's not true because Robert Paulson dying is what helped spark them becoming a cult.
I am Robert Paulson.
I'm still gonna go for Purple Rain, but
you know what? I'm changing my vote to Fight Club because of the sequel to Purple Rain.
Fight Club also has a sequel, but they never made a movie.
I didn't know. Oh, the book has a sequel.
Yeah. They never made it a movie.
Four Brothers versus New Jack City.
I mean, I already know mine. It's a good one, but I already know mine.
What are you going with?
You can mark me New Jack City. That's my favorite hood movie ever.
Mike?
I'm gonna go with Four Brothers. Also, they did the Fight Club 2. It looks like it was a comic book.
I'm gonna check that out.
I went with New Jack City. Like Four Brothers is good, but
Four Brothers is good, but I feel like I've always said this, and people get mad at me for this. I said Four Brothers is a worse version of Young Guns from the 80s. We're gonna be real. It's just because Young Guns was the Western version of it.
You just made it better.
Yeah, I just feel like it was better. He said just made it better.
You just made it.
It was
better.
just the hood Young Guns.
The story doesn't really make a lot of sense. There's like multiple plot holes in that story, but
I just like him eating that food off the ground. Eat, dog, eat. That's my favorite line in the whole movie.
Sister Act 2 versus Ali.
Damn it.
This is so random.
I wanted to push Sister Act 2, but we can't.
I'm going Sister Act 2.
Are you really?
Yeah. I'm going Sister Act 2.
I'm going Sister Act 2 too, man.
I'm going Ali.
Bro, nobody hit a note like that kid did. Jesus, what? I can't look. That note he hit was godly. It was godly.
Jesus took the wheel.
He really did. That note he hit was wild.
Bringing Down the House versus Selena.
Mike, you go.
It's Selena.
It's Selena. I was like, I'm not letting you do this, Kenny.
I was gonna go bring that. I love that movie. Eugene Levy turned into a thug. He said, "You got me straight tripping, boo."
Labyrinth versus Solo.
Labyrinth.
I'm going Solo.
I haven't seen Solo, so I gotta go with Labyrinth. Even though I've only seen it like one time.
Yeah, I've only seen Labyrinth one time. With Solo, I've seen several times. I love that movie.
Labyrinth is like Dungeons and Dragons if you're on coke.
Oh wow.
And David Bowie was definitely on coke.
David Bowie was that's coke and pepperoncinis.
Yep.
What's a pepperoncini?
Like the little
That's what
peppers.
He would eat. That was his diet, was cocaine and pepperoncinis.
And milk.
Cocaine?
And milk.
What? Cocaine, milk, and pepperoni?
That's literally
that was his diet for like
he was so
2 years.
Skinny. That's
he
was so skinny. Yeah.
For like a 2-year period, that's like all he ate and snorted.
He's still living?
Right.
No, he died.
Okay,
He died. That was in like the 80s, though, like 70s, 80s.
Like,
so he lived like another 20 years after that.
Yeah, he lived after that. I think he eventually ate food.
Yeah,
yeah, that's wild. Yeah, cocaine is part of his diet.
Cocaine, milk, and pepperoncinis.
Bro, you said cocaine, milk, and pepperoni, bro.
Yeah.
Pepperoncini.
Yeah,
That sounds just.
but
That's like
he
his
was
stomach
David
hurt.
Bowie.
He's
David Bowie. Like,
yeah, this does make my stomach like hurt. So,
Yeah,
like just the thought of it.
So your stomach don't hurt. Drinking milk 24/7. He's like
It's just
fucking,
peppers,
he's
milk
the
and peppers.
That's like the McPoyles.
It really is. Hustle and Flow versus Django Unchained.
This is the best matchup of the whole thing.
Hustle and Flow, 1,000% Hustle and Flow. Also, Ludacris is the greatest rapper of all time.
No. Kenny.
That was a hot take.
That's a hot ass
He's the greatest
take.
rapper of all time. He's the greatest lyricist of all time.
That's a hot
He's my number
take.
one.
So when Ludacris said, "I fill her up, balloons," how did you feel?
Beautiful. It was beautiful.
He's like bars.
Oh man.
Let's not act like everybody's favorite rapper hasn't said some dumb shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
I agree. Check out the top 30 worst bars on my podcast.
Yeah, except for Kendrick, I'm flawless. Django or Hustle and Flow, Kenny.
Did you call Kenny Django?
He did call me Django. He did just call me Django.
I was gonna vote for Django.
I'm gonna go with Hustle and Flow.
I'm going with Django.
Bro, he really made that girl suck a dick for a microphone, bro. It's got to make it past the first round at least.
He made her suck a dick for a. Really, when it comes down to it, we have microphones everywhere now. He just had to wait it out. He had to wait a few years. He got all that equipment. He had all that equipment.
He was a terrible pimp.
Terrible.
But he got all that recording equipment. He had to do all that terrible shit. All I had to do was get a credit card.
Exactly. That man was really he was a pimp / drug dealer, and had no money.
He was bad at both.
Like, how do you do that?
I mean, he had to take care of the household, and he spent all the money on. No, he didn't even spend money on the equipment.
He didn't spend the money on anything. He spent
money.
The only thing he spent money on was that weak ass fucking piano he got from that crackhead.
Yeah.
The weak ass.
Did he just sell drugs?
I think I don't even like that man was trying to sell something so bad. And he was like, "Look, I'll just take that shit. Fuck it."
Yeah, I think he just took the
Right.
He just sold him the weed, and that's how he got it. I don't even think he spent money on it.
He was a terrible pimp and a terrible drug dealer. He was a pimp. Look, one of his pimps were pregnant. Or not one of his hoes was pregnant. My fault. One of his hoes was pregnant. The other one was just mouthy. Like, she wasn't even like she wasn't doing shit.
It was like, you ain't doing shit for me. Why do I need you?
Yeah, and she was mouthy, and she was stripping in the daytime, wasn't making no money. And then the other one was his only go-to, was his only one.
It's like one turn away from, like, they could have went a straight horror movie with this. It could have been like he just turned on everybody and started murdering them. Like, it could have.
That's just Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, exactly.
They could have turned a different way.
I'm sure that movie will come out at some point. Rocky Horror Picture Show versus 8 Mile.
Oh fuck, that one's hard. I'm gonna go Rocky Horror because I know you're both gonna go 8 Mile.
Yeah, I was definitely going 8 Mile.
Yeah, I'm going 8 Mile. 8 Mile as well.
Give Rocky Horror the sympathy vote.
It's more rewatchable to me,
bro.
It's crazy.
Nobody went through. That's one thing. I always said 8 Mile is probably, like, even though it's not my favorite hood movie ever, I think nobody's went through more than what he went through. To go home after a long day of work and see your classmate fucking your mom in a trailer, is wild.
And you're getting evicted.
Yeah. and your classmate's talking shit to you.
Also, to be fair, she was not his girlfriend, so he had really no right to be pissed that she was out here hoeing. But
he believed in her.
He believed. They were.
Bro, and what makes that sad too was he had no place to fuck her at. He had to fuck her at work.
Yeah, like in the back with like all the machines.
He had no place to go. Like, bro, he went through it, bro. He got slammed on top of a car hood in front of his daughter. Like, bro, like, nobody struggled like he did. I don't care.
Like Mike versus Dogma.
Oh, Dogma. It's 1,000% Dogma.
Yeah, I'm going Dogma.
Yeah, I'm going with Dogma too.
And I love Mike.
Like Mike was great as a kid, but Dogma is hilarious. I need to rewatch that.
I have the DVD. It's hard to get.
Alpha Dog versus Men in Black.
Let's go. Alpha Dog is a fantastic movie, but we're going Men in Black.
It's definitely Men in Black.
Yeah, I'm going Men in Black.
If you have not seen Alpha Dog, watch Alpha Dog.
I have not.
I've seen
it.
It's
two
good.
Movies
it's good.
I recommend: Alpha Dog and Bully, but they're both kind of the same idea.
Wait, wait a minute. Is Bully the one where that guy was fucking? It was like a low budget.
Oh yeah, it was in the 2000s. It was definitely probably more of an indie movie.
Is that the one where that guy was fucking his girl in front of him?
Probably. It sounds right.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Like,
yeah, they're both fucked up movies.
Like the guy was messing with his own girlfriend.
Yeah,
and then dude comes in the room, punches him, knocks him out, and then starts fucking his girlfriend.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I saw that movie the first time like maybe 2 years ago. Oh no, actually no, I saw it again. 2 years ago, and I was like,
I watched it when it came out, and I was definitely not old enough to be watching.
Same here.
But my dad he burned me a copy. He was like, "Here, go watch this." Movies. He didn't even watch movies beforehand. He would just burn me movies and say, "Here."
That movie was wild.
Friday versus ATL.
This is far, but I already got my one.
What are you going with?
I'm going with Friday.
Oh, it's Friday.
It's Friday. Friday's more rewatchable.
Yeah.
Travis still hasn't seen Friday, right?
He said he's seen Friday.
He's seen Friday.
I thought he didn't.
Baby Boy versus Romeo Must Die. It's so random.
It's Romeo Must Die.
Really?
Yeah, it's Romeo Must Die.
I'm going Baby Boy.
I'm also going Baby Boy.
He was standing outside the abortion clinic eating lemon.
Was he really only 20?
Yeah, he's only 20 years old. Because when his mom was yelling at him, she was like, "You're 20 years old. You're not a baby anymore."
Oh yeah,
yeah. She like yells it out and everything.
But yeah, he shouldn't have been able to buy the Alizé anyway.
That is a good point. He was.
I also don't know what Alizé tastes like, or like I don't think I've ever heard anybody else drink Alizé except for him.
No, there's only hood movies that do that. Because I remember Soul Plane, he did the same thing when he sniffed the girl's panties, and he was like, "The sweet smell of Alizé." I was like, "Why is everybody drinking Alizé?"
Yeah, I've never heard of anybody ordering Alizé except in movies.
We should have put Soul Plane in here.
No, we shouldn't have. That movie's bad. Ray versus Boys in the Hood. This is a banger.
Boys in the Hood.
Damn it. Damn it. This is one of those things where I think Ray's a better movie, but I've rewatched Boys in the Hood a lot. But I still think Boys in the Hood's an overrated hood movie. I'm gonna go with Boys in the Hood because it started pretty much all the hood movies. So I gotta give it respect.
I'm gonna go with Ray, even though just so it's not swept.
Yeah, Ray's a great
movie. Yeah.
Ray's a great movie, but Boys in the Hood, like I said, it started it all. Pretty much started the whole hood movie genre.
Yeah,
so I gotta go with it.
Run, Ricky, run. And you just need to run don't run fucking straight. Run zigzag pattern.
Hit a juke move or something. God, then you're a running back.
he just did the halfback dive.
For real.
How High versus Hocus Pocus.
Listen,
fucking random as shit.
So random. Mike, you go first. I want to see what you say.
Oh, Hocus Pocus.
Okay, well, you got that kind of quick. I thought you were going to struggle a little bit, but I'm going How High. He said, you get high, take the test high, get high score. It's best logic ever.
It's great logic. This is actually tough.
Both?
They both are both are fire. I'm gonna go Hocus Pocus.
Damn it! I was hoping you go How High.
How High is hilarious too, but Hocus Pocus is funny and it's arguably the best Halloween movie.
It is the best Halloween movie.
Juice versus Get Rich or Die Trying. Whoever. We've been kind of whoever in it this time.
Okay. I'm gonna go Juice. Like Juice is in my top 3 hood movies of all time. It's always been Juice, New Jack City, and Boys in the Hood. Not Boys, not my fault. I'm gonna say Juice, New Jack City, and Paid in Full. I don't know why I said Boys in the Hood.
Mike.
What was it?
Juice versus Get Rich or Die Trying.
Juice is a horror movie, actually. If we're gonna be real,
it really is. I'm gonna go with Juice. Like I've watched Get Rich or Die Trying more, but that's probably just because it's on BET all the time.
Yeah.
But I think Juice is the better movie, and Tupac's the better actor by a lot.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. And I thought he was really getting his bag too before he died. Like when he did Gridlocked and Gang Related movies of fire.
Yeah, he was a good actor. He carries Poetic Justice.
I hate that movie. I hate that.
It's a dumb movie, but he carries.
I sound so racist when I say that shit, but I fucking hate black romance movies. We cannot make a good black romance movie to save our lives. Love and Basketball is terrible. Poetic Justice is terrible.
Oh, you know what we forgot? Nutty Professor could have been in here. Well, Nutty Professor 2.
Yeah, that's the best black romance movie ever. The first one.
Wild Wild West versus Purple Rain.
Chicka chicka wow wow.
Damn.
Wild Wild West.
It's Purple Rain.
You going Purple Rain?
Yeah.
I love both these movies. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Purple Rain. Purple Rain. That was hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it shouldn't have been hard because those are two bad movies. But
he was fucking a girl in the town's water.
He really did, and it was fancy from Jamie Foxx show.
In the town's water. That's a move. That's a power move.
That really was. That's disgusting. Like, I didn't realize he really was.
It's a power move.
New Jack City versus Sister Act 2.
Sister Act 2.
They're in the same. They're in the same universe.
Never seen New Jack City.
They literally could be.
If they did a multiverse and had New Jack City and Sister Act 2, that'd be crazy.
They really could be.
I'm going New Jack City. Favorite hood movie of all time. Even though I love when he's saying when Jesus walked, when Jesus washed.
Bro.
This is tough. I'm gonna go with New Jack City.
There we go.
I also don't. They definitely should not have sent Pookie into the crack house, though.
Exactly.
He was not ready. He was he was like 2 days out of rehab, and he sent them with where all the crack is.
Wow, the Raiders.
It was like the Cookie Monster being around a whole bunch of sweets. It's like, damn it.
It's like sending Cookie Monster into a fucking bakery.
Bro, they really was like, what's going on when he was in the crack house doing jumping jacks? Like, yeah, he's definitely on crack right now.
Selena versus Labyrinth.
It's another random one.
Selena. No, Labyrinth. Going the Labyrinth.
I'm going to go with Selena.
I'm also going to go with Selena.
That's the movie that fooled us into thinking Jennifer Lopez can act.
And sing. Or sing. She can't sing either.
Bro, no, I didn't know, if you, look it up, I don't think she's saying anything. Like, literally, if you look at, the voice credits, it's always somebody else doing the vocals.
Yeah, she can't really sing.
She did songs. She did a song for the soundtrack, though.
Did she?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just know the one track she did with Ja Rule, they said it like it was her, but it was what's her name? I don't know why I can't think of Ashanti. Ashanti was actually one singing. Because I always, for years, I thought it was Ashanti singing. And they were like, no, it's Jennifer Lopez. Then I found out it was Ashanti on the vocals, but they just got Jennifer Lopez in the video.
Doesn't she have Jenny? Well, no, Jenny from the Block, she's pretty much rapping. She's not really even sing. She can't sing that well.
No, she can't. That's what I'm saying. She can't sing. That's what I was wondering.
She's a mediocre singer.
And then she has all these fucking
bad movies.
Yeah, she can't sing, act, none of that shit. She's just cold.
Yeah, she's just hot. Hustle and Flow versus 8 Mile.
This is fire.
This is hard. This is gonna be finals territory on this one.
Yeah, this is fire.
Yeah, this one's tough. They're both out here struggling.
You want 8 Mile?
I'm going Hustle and Flow. I changed my mind. I'm going Hustle and Flow.
These bitches popping for some paper, shake that ass for some cash. What you like, and I'm gonna give you what you ask for. Shake it real fast. Come on, some flow. Put your hands on your knees.
I'm going 8 Mile.
That's the best song of the whole thing.
Nah, Whoop That Trick is the best song.
Whoop That Trick. I love that song.
That man was playing on it. He was going crazy on that.
Dogma versus Men in Black.
Damn. Battle of the Supernatural movies. This is a good one. Damn. I'm going to go with, this is hard. I'm going to go with Men in Black. And it's a slight, when I say that edge is slight, because I love Jay and Silent Bob movies. I really do. And I love the Men in Black movies. So it's just that slight is very slight.
For me, it's Dogma. Easy. It's not even. That's not hard for me.
I'm gonna go with Men in Black just because it's really close, but Men in Black I've seen more, and with the sequels, even though the third one's kind of bad.
I've only seen the third one once. I didn't like that one.
And I haven't seen the new one, so
I refuse to watch that. I refuse.
Friday versus Baby Boy.
I know my answer though.
Friday.
Yeah, it's definitely Friday. Baby Boy is probably the funniest, even though it's not meant to be a comedy, but it's probably the funniest movie ever.
Yeah, it's unintentionally funny at points.
It really
you got guns and butter. That's an actual like economic principle too. I looked it up. Like that's a real thing.
Guns and butter.
Guns and butter. It's not. I don't think it's called guns. I think they replaced guns with something, but like that principle is an actual principle. It actually might actually be.
I mean, that sounds like some legit shit he was saying. It was just the fact that I was really hoping they didn't call it guns and butter in fucking economic terms, like between stockbrokers and shit.
Oh, guns and butter.
Yeah, because that would
guns. Yeah, guns versus butter model.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's an actual thing. Yeah, it's a simple production possibility frontier. It demonstrates the relationship between the nation's involvement in defense and civilian goods. So yeah, he was spending some real economic shit. Guns and butter is a real economic principle. You know what? I'm switching my vote to Baby Boy.
Bro, he really was in the kitchen butt naked cooking eggs and sausage.
That was just disrespectful.
It really was.
Like you know he lives here.
He drank the last of the Kool-Aid and looked back at him and said, "You want some sausage, baby boy?" Like, no, get the fuck out of my house.
You know he's there. Like, you know he lives there.
Bro, you were cracking my mom loud as hell in the next room. Like, yes, I know you're here.
Doing it gangster style.
He's an African squat.
African squat. Oh, Poison the Hood versus Hocus Pocus.
Bruh.
It's so fucking random.
What a fucking battle. Mike, where you go with this? Where'd you go?
Which
Poison the Hood versus
Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus.
Oh.
This is the most random battle.
I'm going Boys in the Hood. And if Hocus Pocus wins, I'm going to just be in shock.
Hocus Pocus is an amazing movie.
It is an amazing movie.
There's no Boys in the Hood 2. All right? We got Hocus
Pocus.
Oh, we just got Hocus Pocus 2.
We got it. It doesn't matter.
He said there never was a Boys in the Hood 2. I hope not. That'd be scary.
I mean, that could be
yes, just Doughboy dies at the end.
Exactly. It's a zombie movie.
I'm gonna go with Boys in the Hood though.
Ugh.
There you go.
Ugh, uncultured.
Also, it's just set up Friday versus Boys in the Hood. Juice versus Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
I'm going Juice. Juice.
This is tough because I think Juice is the better movie, but I've watched Purple Rain more.
I don't know how many times I watched both of them. I watch movies a lot. Both of them a lot.
I'm gonna go with Purple Rain.
I'm not mad at it.
New Jack City versus Selena.
Selena.
I'm going New Jack City. Anything for Selena's.
This is tough.
Anything for Selena.
I'm gonna go with Selena. Like barely.
Bro, these music movies are beating the hood movies out. It's crazy.
Hustle and Flow versus Men in Black.
Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, I'm also going Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, I'm going Hustle and Flow.
Shake that ass for some cash flow. Shake it real fast.
Friday versus Boys in the Hood. Do you want serious Ice Cube or not serious Ice Cube?
It's definitely Friday.
I'm gonna go with Boys in the Hood.
You really going there, or are you just doing it to give it some sympathy?
Giving it a sympathy vote. If it was any of the other Fridays, it would be Boys in the Hood easily.
Oh wow, I like Next Friday more than any of them. That's my favorite one.
Really?
I think Next Friday is the weakest one.
I think
Next Friday is my
after
favorite.
Next is the weakest one.
Friday the Next is hilarious. I think
Friday
that is
Next-
Friday the Next is the
I
weakest
watch
one,
it for
but it's
Christmas
hilarious.
time, but it's not.
I like
as
it.
good
I
as the
think
first one.
I like it's not as good as the first one. No, I would say it's Friday is the best one, then Friday after next, then next Friday. I like this shit with Cat Williams, like when he has his with the flyers. He thought you would take advantage of a pimp.
I know it's not necessary.
Pimp
but
down,
really
pimp down.
To get a Friday set now.
Well, Ice Cube's been trying to do it, but everybody's dead now.
Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want it now.
Not everybody's dead.
Like a lot of people in that cast are dead now.
Friday. You only need Craig and you need Smokey. That's it. And Day Day. That's it.
I don't think Smokey's coming back.
Yeah, he said he's not. He said he's not doing a role.
He's doing nothing anymore. I'm sure he'll get.
He's doing tour. He's doing comedy again.
Yeah, but he said he's not trying to do. He's a born again Christian, so he's not trying to do like those kind of roles anymore.
That's dumb. Be an actor.
I agree.
Yeah, I would definitely go. Yeah, I don't want those, especially since John Witherspoon is dead.
I mean, you can do it.
It's not gonna be the same though. Like he's a lot of the comedy like comes from him too. Like
yeah, it's like
give me like 10 15 minutes in here. With him being bit by the dog.
You have Ice Cube do the jokes now. You have him do that role. You can do it.
You ate all my food. I
will say this though.
All my food.
Even though I think Ice Cube plays the same character and everything, but I think Ice Cube
in Fridays.
No, I think for some reason Ice Cube over the years he's gotten more comedic. Like he used to always be a straight man. He used to always be like, especially if you go from the first Friday to like Friday After Next, like he was really goofy in Friday After Next.
Yeah. He goes back to the straight man and what the hell's the movie with Channing Tatum and
I know you're talking about
21 Jump Street and 22 hot take 22 Jump Street is better than 21.
I gotta rewatch that. 22. I don't remember it.
22 is when they go to college.
All I remember is my name is Jeff. That's all I remember.
When they find out that what's his name? Not Channing Tatum, the other one.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. When they find out Jonah Hill fucked his daughter and Channing Tatum, his starts losing his mind, and they're at the campus, and he starts. Ice Cube loses his shit and just starts give me these motherfucking green beans.
I do remember that. I do remember that part. I do remember that.
And the roommate is hilarious, just roasting Jonah Hill and calling him old. Like he looks 40.
Yeah, I mean the first one. I don't remember the second one like that, but the second I remember the first. I remember them both being good though.
Yeah, they're hilarious. Purple Rain versus Selena.
Selena.
Okay, Selena's the better movie.
Yes.
Purple Rain, in my opinion, is more rewatchable though. So, by that note, I'm going Purple Rain.
Selena is the better movie. Purple Rain, I've watched more. I'm gonna go with Selena.
Okay. Selena's that movie where it's like it's a good movie, but I will never just be like, let me pop in Selena.
Yeah, if it's like on, I'll watch it, but it's not like I'm gonna turn on to watch Selena. Especially because it's obviously sad because of what happened.
Yeah. But, What's Love Got to Do with It was also like that for me, but then I don't know why I've been watching it. I think last year. What's Love Got to Do with It? I went from watching it maybe once or twice in my life to watching it like 15 times last year.
We watched it at my house, and then
but I already watched it like twice before. Like I watched it with Nikki. I watched it with somebody else. I'm like, bro, I was in there watching that movie hella.
It's a good movie.
It is.
Yeah, it's unintentionally funny too.
So you gonna help Ike? I ain't never been more scared for somebody. Run, bitch, run! He gonna kill you.
I swear, if you die, I'm gonna kill you,
Bruh. That's the best line in the whole movie. It's the anime. You die on me, I'll kill you. Yeah, it's like what? You just abusive just to be abusive at this point. You're tripping.
Hustle and Flow versus Friday.
I gotta go with Friday. Friday's way easier to rewatch. Hustle and Flow is easier to rewatch on just like one scene, and that's when they're like they get the keyboard and everything going, and the mixers go like they get everything playing.
Hard out here for a pimp.
That's
no,
the
Hard
best.
Out Here for a Pimp. Whoop That Trick. That's when they produce Whoop That Trick.
Whoop That Trick. And he's like, "I'll turn the fan off."
That part when they were like, that's probably like the hardest like music scene ever. Like when they was like getting the beat together and everything, I was like, like you felt it. You was like, okay, you felt it with him. Even though his bars were trash, he was like, hey. He said, "Get that shit, man. Get that shit, man." Vice, I find that shit, man.
Honestly,
I'm like, okay.
That's my favorite role of his. Out of anything he's ever done, and that's what I always think about whenever I see him on screen.
Terrence Howard?
Yeah,
that's what everybody thinks of, Maine.
I didn't really like. He says it in every movie.
Yeah, I didn't realize it until like people started making a point out of it that he does do that.
When he needs to look at, he needs to do it, then look at the camera.
Maine.
He knows what he's doing.
He says Maine a lot.
Should have done. I watched talking to Iron Man.
There was a movie, Dead Presidents. He only has 2 scenes in it.
Oh yeah, he's the asshole in that.
Yeah, but he says Maine like 50 times in the 2 scenes he's in it. I was I was watching. I said, "Damn, he does say a lot."
He's the same. He really is kind of the same character.
And he always his voice is always real shaky too. Like he sounds like he's about to cry every time he talks. Yeah. Like when he's not playing Hustle and Flow, he always sounds like he's about to cry. Because especially if you go watch Big Mama's House.
Yeah,
he said, "Man, she gonna die when she see me. She gonna die."
What did you go with, Kenny?
Oh, I went with Friday.
I'll give his Hustle and Flow a sympathy vote.
Yeah, Hustle and Flow is fire, but Friday, I used to watch Friday every time we had a snow day. I used to pop Friday.
I like watching Friday in the summer. I like to.
I watch that shit anytime. If we can just be sitting around chilling, I will pop that
in. Selena, the finals. Selena versus Friday.
It's Friday. Just can we just
it's Friday.
I don't think any of us.
Yeah, it's Friday. Selena's a good movie, but it's sad and like it's not as rewatchable as Friday. Alert. Yes.
Spoilers if you didn't know, Selena's dead.
Yeah. At the end of the movie. Yes, she dies. Yeah, fuck that bitch, by the way. Keeps trying to get out. I hope she rots in hell.
That's what I did at Straight Outta Compton. When I went to the movies, I said, "Hey, y'all, Easy died at the
end." You're an asshole.
Hey, he dies at the end, right?
Don't get too attached.
I feel like such a dick doing that shit.
Do you guys want to do recommendations?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So now we're gonna recommend something. It could be anything you want. We'll play an ad real quick to give you guys a second to think of something.
I already have one. So.
Are you tired? Tired of those other energy drinks hitting you with a short burst of jittery energy, followed by a crash that leaves you with less energy than you had before? Well, fear not, because Ray's energy drinks are specifically formulated to get you going without making you jittery and keeps you from crashing. With 0 sugars, 0 calories, and better caffeine than a cup of coffee, Ray's energy drinks are the #1 growing energy drink on the market. With flavors like Baja Lime, Sour Gummy Worm, Guava Mango, and Strawberry Colada, Ray's has some of the best tasting energy drinks available. You can get a case of Ray's right now by going to repsports.com and using promo code T1THREE when you check out to take 15% off of your next order. That's promo code T1THREE for 15% off of your next order of better, tastier energy.
Okay, and we're back. So, Mike, you can go first.
I recommend the Munsters movie, the new one Rob Zombie did.
Oh, I didn't know he did one. I knew he did one. I didn't know it was out.
It's like the TV show. Like it's not anything like you think it would be when you hear Rob Zombie. He basically did like a prequel style of the TV show in movie form. It's nuts. It's great. There's no laugh track or anything, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Kenny.
I recommend it's a B movie, but it's a decent little horror movie. If you like a good twist, you like just a different kind of horror movie. I recommend the Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon. I watched that in college. Actually, I watched that a little bit before college, and yeah, that movie was, like I said, it's a B movie, but I love that movie. It's a different take on it if you want to see. It's basically in this movie, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and Michael Myers are real, and this one guy is inspired by them, and he has a documentary crew like follow him, like as he talks about killing people and how to do the effects that they do, like how to walk up on people and how to scare people and do little jump scares. Like he tells you how he's gonna do it, and it's pretty cool how they do it. They try to make it seem like I said like it's a real thing. Like it's lit. I definitely recommend that movie.
Okay. For my recommendation, it's gonna be check on your mental health. Like, take care of yourself. Like, if you need to talk to somebody, go ahead, talk to someone, whether it's a therapist, a friend, go to your doctor, get medication if you need to. Just mental health is important, especially with men. We don't get the treatment we need and deserve a lot of the times. So, mental health, that's important.
You know it's not good for your mental health.
What?
Losing a giant league in fantasy football because fuck Patrick Mahomes.
How about to say he brought me back. I didn't
really.
I wasn't laughing at mental health. If y'all watch it, I was laughing because because I'm talking about this movie. Like, hey, you gotta watch the movie. This crazy guy and blah blah. Blah. You're like, check on your mental health. Like, so it's the wrong one.
It's just a weird transition, yeah. So what we're do now is we're do plugs. Mike, press the buttons.
Oh,
start with Kenny.
Trying.
If you want to see my podcast, go to the Bad Guy Spoken podcast on YouTube's, and follow me on social medias at Bad Guy Spoken. And yeah, I say wild things on the show and what you call it on social media. So go check it out.
I be Twain and TikTok, and you can follow me on both at DumbMoney213. So it's DAMONEY T, the number 1, the number 3. And you can also follow the T13 Media TikTok. It's T13 spelled out, so T13. Yeah, follow that too.
You can find me on Twitter, hi-fi_Mike, where I tweet at Boy Meets World podcast. And you can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at t13media.com. Don't forget to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Golden rules, fire fuck off.
Yep, fire fuck off. And that's been this episode of Debatable. Case closed.
Go.